What is Gwanny, peeps? What is Gwanny? I feel like Billy Goat Gruff. It's so early in the morning. Oh, so if I sound a bit rough, please forgive me. How are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It's Valerie's Natural Oracle. See, I'm even forgetting that it's so early in the morning. I want that one. Anyway, let's see. Today I decided I'm going to get out the whispers of love. And it says at the bottom, Oracle cards for attracting more love into your life. I've been doing a lot of gloom and doom lately, so I thought, let's get some love out and see where that goes. Could that possibly be a negative message? Let's go. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me a clear message for the collective. Ancestors, beloved, guides, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me a message for the collective. What messages do you want for the collective today? What is it that you want us to know, Spirit? What's going on? There's no progress on my award yet. There's no progress. What's today? Wednesday. So I'm going to the award ceremony tomorrow. So you'll hear the news and find out how I did. I mean, if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. But I'm getting some big hints. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted on what is going down. But message. Anyway, let's see what card we got at. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Look at this. A tender touch can mean so much. Do we all need some tenderness in our lives? Goodness knows I do, especially even to yourself. And 4 plus 7. The number 47 here. 4 plus 7 is 11, isn't it? It's 11 card. Is this a hint about some of these people coming back? Oh, I sound like Billy Goat Gruff. I'm sorry. Let's have a look what's at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Express love through gift. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. And that's number 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. That's completion. The heart of the matter, there is more going on than what meets the eye. Yeah. Is it somebody needs to express something to you? You know, you're craving somebody's physical touch. But what I'm getting here is they need to come forward with some emotion, something. I don't know, but I'm going to read this and then we can flick some cards. I know it's like, I feel like I'm rushing it, but I'm not. I'm just a bit on the Billy Goat Gruff situation. But physical touch is the one. Do you know, we all crave physical touch. This is a beautiful card. I'm going to see if you can put it here, if I can put it here while I'm reading it so you can see it, because it's a beautiful card. Let me see how far I can bring it up so you can see it. There you go. Because it's a beautiful card. So let's see. That was number 47. When I say my 1111 card, for the new people who don't know what that is, 1111 is one of the divine connection numbers. 1111, number 8. And I think, what's another number that signifies that a divine connection is coming? 1111 is somebody that you feel at home with. So 1111 is your soul tribe. Somebody, a soul connection. But 8 is the infinity number. 8 on its side is the infinity number. Do you know what I mean? It's the sign of infinity. Do you know, your soul lives on regardless of whether you want to believe it or not. So that's what that means. Do you know? Anyway, and it's a divine connection. 47. I'm going to shut up now. So let's see what it says here. 47. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Sometimes a hug is exactly what is needed. Physical connection is important to human. Hand holding, kissing, embracing, back rubs, an arm around the shoulder, or a pat on the back are ways of expressing support, care, encouragement, and more. Think about how good you feel when someone greets you with a warm hug or offers you a comforted hand. These small interactions can really help you with your day. Giving and receiving through touch helps to keep your heart open. Physical touch is immensely vital in creating a spiritual bond. Here we go. The delicate force provided through touch helps build trust and understanding in your relationships. Physical touch can calm, console, and express much more than words. A woodsman kisses the hand of a statue and changes her from stone to flesh. Imagine how important that could be. Give someone a hand, a squeeze, a high five, or a hug can change someone's entire day. Do you feel people around you? Or do you feel that somebody, oh, you need a, you know that expression you say, oh, you need a hug. But in seriousness, they really do need a hug. And you say it in playfulness, but they really do need a hug. Or do you need a hug? Have you been through tough times? Have you had to go through this journey alone? Do you mean, if you're going through this journey, you should be doing it alone. But you get to the point sometimes and you think, oh God, I could do with a hug. I could do some physical touch. I could do with some laughter with somebody else. We are meant to go through this journey alone sometimes. You need to go through this journey alone because, believe it or not, we do have karma too. And we need to get those things away from us that trigger us. But, and if you can be alone, fair enough. But sometimes physical touch could mean a lot. Do you know what I mean? I miss my mum's hugs. I miss my mum's hugs for real, for real. Do you know? And sometimes, yes, you do get to the point where you do miss intimacy and laughter and whatever. Although you can bring yourself happiness. If you can't bring yourself happiness, is a problem. But, at the same time, it'd be nice sometimes to have some companionship to do that with. Do you know what I mean? And this is all this is saying. Sometimes we need support, we need a hug. Or is it that some of you have got people coming in? This could be a good story today. Let's get some cards out. What have I got here? Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to get these out. I forgot to get my I usually get the tarot cards out as well, but I forgot. But anyway, let's get these ones out. What are they called? The Spiral Tarot. I like these because the stories they give and the imagery. Although at the first glance, they look a bit... At first glance, these pictures look a bit weird. But do you know what? They really tell the story. Anyway... Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give us a message. Why is this physical touch here? Please give me the message. Why is the physical touch card here? And it says here, a tender touch can mean so much. A tender touch, that's like poetic, isn't it? A tender touch can mean so much. Sorry, I'm just still groggy because it's very early in the morning because I'm having to do stuff for the next couple of days and it's like, what the hell? I have to get up really early, so please forgive me, people. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message for the collective. Why is the physical touch here? Does someone craving your physical touch? That's too many cards to read out. That's too much. Is someone craving your physical touch? Is that what it is, or are you craving some physical touch? Physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. What is it about this tender touch? Thank you, Spirit. I haven't used these in the cards in a while, so I do have to give them a good shuffle because I'm just led to. Spirit come true, Spirit come true. Now, if you know me long enough, you know my spirit going to gangster. And I don't actually wait for cards to drop out because Spirit leads me where I need to go and what is I'm guided to pull out. And you never know. It could be a completely different story from what's in front of me, but 9 times out of 10 it's not. So the first card is here is the Three of Swords. You see what I mean? You feel sad sometimes. You feel a loss. You feel heartbreak. And you feel, it's almost like when you see this, you feel alone. Do you see somebody leaving you but behind there? Do you see at the back of this card? I don't know if you can see it, but right at the back of the card where the light is, you can see somebody walking away. It could be just as simple as somebody says, look, I'm really sorry, I've got to go now. And, if they've left you all alone, is this what the physical touch is about? You're yearning this. But look, sometimes you feel like, should I just give up and rush in like a bull in a china shop and just forget all about my triggers, forget all about I need to know? Forget about, because sometimes you feel like, look, forget this journey. I'm not doing it anymore because it's just making me sad. But then it's illuminated to you, but there is better to come. You need to stay on this journey. You will get what you need. You will get this physical touch. I know it sounds like a weird thing to say in the middle of all this, but what I'm seeing here is like This could also be about fears, about, do you know what I get from this sometimes? Some of you think that you should settle, just rush in like a bull in a china shop and settle for what, although you've had some loss and you've been alone for a while, it's like you must want to rush in and just settle for what it is. And the thing is, you might have some fears. It's been illuminated to you that might have some fears. This is the dark side at night of the soul. This is all in preparation of having connections, of divine connections, because some of you needed to do this to understand that there is better out there, that you need to raise your standards, that you need to know your worth. And this is why we go through these things. Because look, you're going to be nothing but victorious. You're going to get the love that you deserve. You will get what you need in this life. I mean, I'm telling you, it's victorious, nothing but victory. So you need to come out of this mindset, this devil mindset, and just be, thinking about settling. Do you know what I mean? It's like you want to win. You want to win, but at the same time, you still got this egotistical mindset. You're still feeling like you're trapped. You want to win at this, but the thing is, see, when we talk about physical touch, this is 9 times out of 10, it's going to be about a romantic situation. Somebody broke your heart here. But is it that this person wants to come back in, but they want to do it secretly? They want to win at all costs, but is it that they're trapped or you trapped? I don't know, but what I'm getting here is, when it comes to this, somebody wants to offer you something. In the past, there was heartbreak. And now they want to rush in. Do they want to do this secretly? Or do you have a secret admirer? Because this could apply to an old or a new. Do you have a secret admirer? Do they want to win at coming forward, but they're doing it in an underhand way? This is what I'm seeing here. This is somebody who knows they did you wrong, but they want to come in secretly and not do it the right way. In other news, but in a spiritual sense, it's like, yeah, sometimes we do crave physical touch from these people, but remember, we're on a journey, people. We're on a journey. Don't sabotage yourself, because you're getting to the end. I'm telling you, the timelines are shifting. You're getting to the end of this journey. You're getting to the end of this journey. Do you know what I mean? The Princess of Swords, yeah. Because whoever broke your heart is somebody who's watching you now. And they'd crave you. They're craving you. This is obsession now because you walked away. Do you know what I mean? You walked away from this situation because you had to go on your own journey. You have to go on your own journey. And did you have to make a judgment? Did you have to make a decision? Because you now have higher learning, higher understanding. And again, you saw the deception. But the thing at the end, I mean, this could even be like, because you see somebody taking 5 swords and left 2, and there's 2 people in the background. They're trying to hurry away before somebody sees that. Is it possible that even though you've come to a higher learning, higher understanding, this person didn't know what was good for them? They didn't know why they were doing what they were doing. Or they did know. They could have had things going on in the background, because that's 2 people in the background. I don't know if you can see it. There's 2 people there in the background they're running away from. It's almost like, and dare I say, see the foxes there? That's deception. They didn't tell you about things. I'm getting this more like to do with things they didn't tell you, But at the end of the day, they want the happiness with you. The only problem is that you've put this to rest. You're forgetting about it and you're on your journey. Whatever your journey is, you're holding back your time, energy, money with the 4 of Pentacles. And now this person's in regret and loss. Because they want their empress. They want their empress and they want their happiness. They want their empress, they want their happiness. So what I'm getting here is that if you think you're craving physical touch, can you imagine what's going on with that person? Do you know what I mean? It's like, do they want to come forward to you and be the person they're supposed to be now? I'm doing this in a good sense. I sound like Billy Goat Gruff today. I'm sorry, I'm still a bit like half asleep. because I do want to get up this early, but I have to. And it's going to go on for a couple of days at least. But today's what, Wednesday? Yeah. But at the end of the day, because this is somebody offering you something, and yes, it talks about physical touch, but it's also about, I'm seeing here somebody who's made a mistake, who wants to come forward to you, who wants to win at all costs with you. But I don't know if it's in a good way. Maybe they've come to a higher, the devil, see what I mean? Look, the devil and the Hierophant is here. Somebody's come to a higher learning, higher understanding that they was in their devil energy. They had entities attached to them. They did try to trap you. Do you know, I'm getting a lot of that lately, that they tried to trap you with them so they could, it's like layaway. They wanted to treat you like layaway, come back to you later, knowing, thinking that you would always be there. But that didn't happen. And they've come to a higher learning, higher understanding. Do you know? And although they know they broke your heart, but now they're sitting there watching you, whether, if it's physically or emotionally, one of the two, and they really want to rush in. What's happening here now is they really do want to rush in, but you're walking away, you're closing cycles. Do you know what I mean? And they might have not told you, when I see this, they might have not told you how they felt about you. This is the moon. They might have not told you how they felt about you really deep down. Do you know, they never told you, I just called to say I love you and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. This is somebody, thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. They might not have told you that, but they do. Do you know, and they want this new stable begin with you, but they don't know how to go about it. When you see the moon card as well, it's about illusion, it's about fear. They're scared to come forward to you because guess why? They're scared to come forward to you because they want nothing but victory with you. They want nothing but victory. But instead they're feeling like being judged. Of course they need to be judged. But, if you are a spiritual person and you had something with somebody, you would hear them out. I would. Do you know, in all honesty, if they were up in my face, I would hear them out. Because that's the best time to know if somebody is really, who really is changing their ways or not. Over the phone, you can't see the expressions. Sometimes video calls, yeah, but even then, someone can fake it. But, when somebody's upfront and personal in your face, you just know. You can watch their every expression, every move. They can talk a good game, but it's their actions that make the difference. So this is somebody who knows they're going to be judged because they want this victory with you, but they know. But by looking at them, you can tell what the hell is going on because you've got the intuition. The Empress came out. Do you know what I mean? And now either you or they have come to a higher learning, higher understanding. I'm more thinking it's them who's come to a higher learning, higher understanding that you ain't taking the nonsense because you're a spirit. You're not taking their devil entity energy or the trapation because you're wiser than that. This is what they tried to do. They tried to trap you in the mind so that you would always be there for them. But it didn't work because Spirit had your back. Spirit had your back. Do you know what I mean? With this Hierophant, Spirit had your back. But all this person is craving is intimacy in the proper way, in trust. Do you know, this person is missing something. For this could keep going on and on. They're holding back deliberately. Okay, some of them are holding back deliberately because they know that you know what their game plan is. And so they don't quite know. They're stuck. They don't quite know how to come forward to you. Some of them are hanging back because they have other commitments. And some of them are hanging back is because they invest in situations they shouldn't have done. And now they don't know how to get out of it. Some of them are coming forward. Some of them do want this, but at the same time, are you overprotecting your energy as well? Is it because you've been hurt before? Have you been hurt before? And all you keep doing is watching the situation. All you keep doing is protecting your energy. You see your staff and your sword, thy comfort thee. Is your protection comforting you? Is your protection comforting you? Because of the heartbreak that you received. But you know what? If you didn't go through heartbreak, you wouldn't be human. If you didn't understand what heartbreak was, if you didn't know what real heartbreak was, things in this life really are here to try you, to see how strong you are. Spirit don't give you what you can't handle. God can't give you what you can't handle. At the end of the day. And this is why we go through this journey, this dark night of the soul, trying to flush out all the things that are triggering. And this is what you seem to understand. And this is you going through your karmic cycles, trying to release things that are no good for you, that were nothing but karmic to you, trying to get through these triggers, trying to understand who you are. Once you can love yourself unconditionally, regardless of what you're going through, you'll soon see that you will get this. You will get this. This is the season for this. This is the season, whether it's no old or new, I don't know, but this is the season for this. And it's going to take you by surprise. For real, for real. So I'm going to leave it there, people, because I could keep going. I could look at these images all day, because although some people look at these, but things jump out. Look at this. Look how straight these cups are. And then there's just one cup in the front. Do you know that's somebody's chance? That's a chance for somebody. Even though you're turning your back on this, somebody has one more chance. They could still sneak in the door. If only they would be honest with you. If only they would come clean. If only they would come correct. You tell me what your scenario is. I'd love to know. But I'm telling you, the story here is, yes, sometimes we crave it, but sometimes we crave physical touch. Sometimes we want the tender touch, but at what cost sometimes? At what cost? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I was trying to be positive with that one, but all I can see is somebody craving you. Somebody, and sometimes these people that see intimacy as sex, and it's not. Intimacy is just knowing each other who you are. It's almost like you know each other's soul. You know where each other is coming from. You could be completely silent and still be talking. You could just look at each other and have a deep knowing. You could sit there for hours and not talk, but it'd be a conversation. You understand what I'm saying, peeps? But anyway, I'm going. You take care till next time.